Patch 11.1.5 is live, boys. Rejoice, because you're going to get in this game and play a bunch of stuff. No, I'm just kidding. You're not. It's fucking broken. The game's broken, guys. 11.1.5 broke. Wow. Just like every patch does, it's kind of tradition at this point for servers to come up and then go back down because everything fucking broke. But let's get into what happened yesterday and today and see how Blizzard's fixing it. Here we go. 11.1.5 officially went live yesterday. And what did that mean? Well, some of the patch content was in fact available. For this week, you'll be able to do Flames Radiance faction, the Nightfall scenario, cooldown manager stuff, plus color accessibility UI updates, and the Winds of Mysterious Fortune event has begun. That means you can level up, get your rep up, and all that shit. On May 20th, we'll finally get Horrific Visions, which is really the launch of this fucking patch. And then June 3rd, Dastardly Duos event begins. And then some other things to be announced. Puzzling Cartel chips for Liberation of Undermine. They're bringing back the cartel chips. That's right. That's your, what do they call them? The darn chips that let you buy trinkets, your best in slots and all that. So that's good that we'll be seeing those coming back. For the Flames Radiance event, it's a new faction thing that's coming to the game. You go into Hallowfall and play through the scenarios. A new faction formed under Thyad Pyremaker and Milton, whatever his last name is, to defend the Arathi against the Suriki forces that after defeating Queen Ansurek. This faction will feature new quests and things to do. You'll be doing that stuff, getting some new transmog and a bunch of other stuff, plus a new renown track with 10 renown track levels and features that you can get via that renown track, including a really cool tabard that'll level up with you. The cooldown manager, we know what it looks like. It's basically the add-on that you've used a lot of times, now finally built into the game, which is good. You love to see it. Delete some add-ons and add new stuff in. Some people were just mentioning in the chat some of the add-ons were causing lag for them yesterday, so wouldn't it be great if there just were no add-ons required and you could play this game through its fullest through the game? Maybe one day. Winds of Mysterious Fortune leveling event. You're getting 20 XP, 20% XP buffs from level 10 to 80, 200% Dragonflight rep buffs, 100% War Within rep buffs, not including your Galagio shit and all that, the cartel stuff. And then you get quests to kill, quests and kills in the Dragon Isles and Khazal-Gar can reward mysterious satchels, which give you cosmetics and combat and experience potions, potential daily bonus rewards as well, so really cool stuff coming out of those. And then finally you got your, for colorblind people and everything else, or somebody maybe who just wants to confuse themselves endlessly in this game, you can change the colors of your different items. So yeah, make green your epics and make red your regular poor common man gear. So go ahead and play with that. That'll be the only thing you can play with because everything else is broken. Yeah, no, don't open your Great Vault at least. For now, there's going to be a reset today. If you're watching this on YouTube, the reset has likely already happened. Blizzard talks about the fix here. But first off, what happened? Well, people were getting duplicates in their Great Vault, which absolutely sucks. But people were opening it up. Say you did a bunch of shit. You got the same trinket 3 times. That could have happened. So I guess there was some kind of built-in that was supposed to stop that from happening. Well, that built-in broke yesterday, and Blizzard was unable to fix it. They were saying they won't even be able to retroactively fix this. They released another statement today saying, actually, we're going to be able to retroactively fix this stuff. Just hold off for a bit. Starting today at 7 a.m. PDT, which is about 10 a.m. Eastern time for me here, the Realms servers will go down, come back up. The fix should be in, and the Vault should generate new offerings with more variety as intended. So I don't know if you picked the item already, you're probably not going to get a fix here. But if you left your vault unpicked, just left it alone, likely that'll lead to a good fix. You had a good vault, so you got you got the House of Cards trinket. Yeah, that's a good one. So some people didn't open their vault yet, like me. I'm going to leave it unopened and maybe open it in the next day when that fix is finally in. Also, another fix here. Liberation of Undermine raid skip was gone. That's right, people logged into the raid trying to get their raid skip in, and specifically the one right here, completely deleted from the game. There is no raid skip up to One-Armed Bandit. For some reason that was removed. Well, it's been patched in. Hopefully this one's been fixed. However, players need to click We've Handled Tougher choice in order for the High Roller Suite option to appear. I don't know what the hell's going on here, but you got to pick one before the other so that way it actually fixes it. A weird little fix there, but it is in fact fixed in the game. Also, Galagio rewards were somehow broken. People were further down the renown track than they should be for some reason. This included some really interesting things like, another 6% buff to your what's it called, damage and healing output in the raid. Basically, don't play around with this, guys. If this is still in fact happening to you, this should have been fixed as well. But logging in, people noticed that they were further down the renown track, which was giving them extra damage and healing buffs, plus rewards and other things. Some people were really far down the renown track. Hopefully he didn't take too much advantage of this and go further into the raid. Blizzard hasn't announced any, what's it called, retroactive or bans or anything like that. But yeah, you never want to take advantage of something that you know is broken in the game because you never know what Blizzard could do. That hopefully is fixed. Now, it's not all bad. Oh, it kind of is. Okay, this was also bugged. The Nightfall scenario. That's right. The main thing that you were playing through when you logged in, this new Hallowfall Nightfall scenario, was also bugged in that people were experiencing so much lag while trying to kill the final boss in the scenario that they weren't getting credit for killing the final boss. So evidently lag spikes were occurring to the point where the game wasn't registering the fact that people were killing Suriki, which was the Suriki champion, which was the final part of the scenario. So they would lag, and the game would have registered that the kill had happened, so they would just sit at the end of the scenario, not able to complete it. Hopefully this is fixed. Again, the Blizzard accounted this to heavy lag in some phases. If you're experiencing a lot of lag, maybe just don't complete the quest, let someone else kill the boss, and then wait until it respawns and do it again without the lag. Hopefully, lag has been an issue for some reason this entire patch. 11.1 too, we've been experiencing a lot in raid. Add-ons are sometimes the problem, but right now it just seems like an in-game issue. Some cool things that Blizzard did, actually. This one was unannounced, but a really good ad, and I'll explain why. More gilded crests from Delves with this new quest. So, evidently, there's a new quest that when you complete a Tier 11 Delve, you'll get this new quest that gives you a cracked keystone. This item will, first of all, you'll pick up this cracked keystone. It'll start the quest, cracked keystone, which will reward you with 15 runed crests, 15 gilded crests, and 200 valor stones when you complete a mythic plus at any level. Now, this is really cool because, a lot of us have been playing this game for a long time, and we know what to do. We understand what delves are, mythic plus, and raid, and all the different aspects of the game. But you know what this is really good for? People out there who are new to the game. Believe it or not, there are still people who finally joined World of Warcraft for the first time. And what this quest is really an intro quest to get you to do your first Mythic Plus. If you've been a Delver all along, if you're Greg from accounting, maybe... Greg knows what Mythic Plus are. He's been playing the game forever. But those people, maybe Greg's friend. He got his buddy Bob from accounting into the game as well. And Bob's been running Delves just like Greg. Greg told him, you got to do Delves, Bob. It's a great way to play the game. Maybe Bob got up to level 11 Delves, and finally he's like, okay, now what? He gets this quest, he gets into a Mythic Plus, and now he learns what the toxic side of the game looks like. But at least he gets this quest, he gets some cool crests out of it, and he gets introduced to Mythic Plus, which I think is a really good bonus here. A nice little add-in for 11.1.5 that none of us saw coming, actually, but I think it's a good thing for the game. And guess what? Bob from accounting got 40% off the game when he joined. That's right. Not sure how long this is going to run, but right now Blizzard's running a promo up to 40% off on the War Within, plus free 30 days game time. That's right, 40% off the base edition, 28% off the heroic edition, and 22% off the epic edition. If you're thinking about coming back to the game, or you got a friend who you might be thinking about joining the game, yeah, good time to join. You get a percentage off and get into your delves, and then jump into some Mythic Plus. Hopefully all these issues will be fixed going forward, but we know this is typical with Patch Day, all this broken shit. And that is all in terms of noobs.